Hi guys. So this is a little stressful. I just found out that my niece, who doesn't drink alcohol because she's 12, is coming over, and whenever my niece or my nephew comes over, they always want a non-alcoholic cocktail, and they want it like really fast. So, oh gosh, they're already here. Okay, I'll be right out. So I clearly don't have a lot of time, but I want to make her a nice pineapple ginger beer, which I figured would be, you know, just as good of a reason as any to revisit the whole ginger syrup method, useful for lots of other, you know, drinks. And yeah, 1 second, I'll be right out. I just have to shoot a quick video. Let's do this. So we're gonna use the blade attachment of this food processor. I just had the blade in the freezer for a minute, just to keep everything nice and cool, kind of like when you're gonna grind meat, except we're going to be grating ginger. And we're gonna take some fresh ginger, that is convenient. And I'm just gonna quickly just buzz this down into manageable pieces. I'll be right there. Just like that. So now, I got our ginger nice and grated into these easy pieces. That will be easy to feed back into the food processor to grate it down even further. So now we're going to take the chilled blade of the food processor, stick that in there, put our sliced pieces of ginger in, and give those a whack. Just pulse those down just with the pulse machine here. Yeah, I'll be 1 second. So what you get now is this really fresh, nice minced ginger, which hasn't been cooked at all by the blade of the food processor, so it still has this very nice raw ginger taste, and we were able to do that because the blades of the food processor were put in the freezer first. So this is great, really fresh, flavorful stuff. I'll be right there. So now, all we need to do is just squeeze the ginger pieces through this sieve to get our fresh, raw ginger juice. Yeah, I'll be right there. I'm just, I just grated the ginger for your ginger syrup, and now I put on a glove, and now I'm just pressing all of the grated ginger through the sieve, so I have ginger juice. So yeah, this is really satisfying to do. Ideally, you want to do this before your niece gets to the apartment, but somebody didn't really give a lot of advance notice, so you know, it's kind of on them at this point. So yeah, I'll just give all that one last healthy squeeze, and yeah, you really just want to get as much of that out as you can. So I just double strained my fresh ginger juice into this cup. Turns out I have exactly 6 ounces of ginger juice, which is perfect. Very easy to measure the amount of sugar I need. Usually going for like a 4-to-3 ratio of raw ginger juice and sugar for this kind of thing. So all I need is 4.5 ounces of sugar. So I'm just gonna quickly weigh out 4.5 ounces of sugar. And yeah, now we will just combine. And there's really no shortcut here, you just have to stir and stir and stir until this is completely dissolved. It does take a minute. It does take a minute! Alright, there is no sugar left on the spoon or at the bottom of the bowl. Our sugar is completely incorporated, which means we're almost ready. Okay, now that we have our incredible ginger syrup, which keeps for a while in the fridge and you can use for all kinds of cocktails, let's make a pineapple ginger beer for our guest, which is great. This comes together super simply. All we need is 1 ounce of our very fresh ginger syrup and 1.5 ounces of lime juice and maybe like a chunk or 2 of fresh pineapple. So we're just going to muddle these down into the shaker. So yeah, I'm just muddling the fresh pineapple for your ginger beer. I'll be right there. Ice, always important. Let's just get one perfect ice spear. And then a couple little pieces of ice that will go in here. And this will act as our abrasive so that we can whip this mixture. Meanwhile, our ice is tempering here. Always like to take the ice out of the freezer just a little bit before finishing the drink. That way it doesn't crack upon pouring. All right, I will just strain this mixture just to get that last bit of pineapple pulp out. And we just need our chilled glass with a spear of ice perfectly cut to fit the glass. Some freshly made seltzer. And some extra seltzer. And there we have it. It's ready. Just 1 second. I'm just gonna give a little wrap up to the video, and then your drink is done. Yeah, so this is just a really nice, super simple, very easy to put together pineapple ginger beer made with raw ginger syrup, which you can use for a million other cocktails. We've already used it in a mosquito, and we'll continue to use it in other things. So yeah, I really wish I could drink this now. I feel like I kind of earned it, but it's not for me. So see you next week with a fully snazzed out rooftop cocktail time. That's gonna be a fun one, and yeah, bye.